Pete Doty, this one's for you. I'm just remotoring my goose at the moment, but there's these surface mount LEDs that I put into the headlights that you can see, and I've run them back in through the body and back in onto the decoder, etc. So doing your lights, and you can fill the lights up using tacky glue or the canopy glue, which will also dry clear, and you can make your own lenses out of that. So that's that one, and I'll whiz through a bit of surface mount LED stuff here for you to show you some tricks. Here's the Blackstone caboose that I've done, popping the lid on and off. I've just popped that off there now. I'll put the leads on. These are just leads I've got off from my one there. There we go. That's on. I've got this set up there at the moment, so you can see in here firebox flicker. I've taken the front off the stove so you actually see the flicker. That works on function 4, I think, and we put 3, turn 3 on, and you get the kerosene light lamp over the conductor's desk and chair and benches. Turn 4 back on again, you get the firebox flicker. Turn 2 and you get the lamp of the brakeman I make, signalling the driver. And I'm using the Blackstone markers on these, and turn those on. Turn light on 1. They're very finicky, they don't hold on that well. Wish they had a little metal bracket you could drill through, but so their marker lamps are they're quite nice when they get them on there. So fabulous the stuff you can do with this lighting that we do. Well, that I've been doing, and other people have surely got to be doing this stuff. Here's one of the brakemen that I do. He's got the Richmond Controls gold and white LEDs, 0603s, WT06. I buy them in bags of 50, and there's another one, a ditch light. Part number is GW0603-DL06, and they're pretty good. I like those. I'm preferring those ones now. The wires go across the back of the surface mount LED itself. Get yourself a LED tester, and if you're going to do this sort of stuff, and we can do a test here. We just pop the wires in. Yep, and there you go. There, that one's a red surface mount LED. Has his hand lantern in there, and we've got another little bloke here. This has got the gold and white in it. This guy's a conductor, and he's got his little light. Now we'll put it up on real bright, and that's really bright. Don't like it too much. So we come down the bottom end here. That's better. That looks really sweet. Put them on the layout, and they look so good. A lot of fun. Conversation pieces. Like all of you guys, or the rest of us, I'm waiting for these Blackstone passenger coaches. They are going to be really something neat. Blackstone doing some wonderful stuff. They're great folk. This is a passenger coach lamp that I've made up. So there you go. That's going to sit in the roof. I've used all Michael's, your craft store up there, little beads, brass and wires and things to make that. I've written an article, I think it's in the HON3 groups in Laurie's University, and there's a passenger coach roof. They'll fit inside beautifully. By the time whoops, come on. By the time we get that in there and hide the wires and put a decoder up there, you can hide a decoder up in the roof, and that I reckon you'll be able to. But they're going to look absolutely fabulous. Looking in on the coaches that are detailed in that. With these, when you get these surface mount LEDs, I'll just grab a bloke, it's the easiest way. You've got the surface mount LED, and you've got the 6-inch leads. These are very fine, you won't see it really in this video, but one's short and one's long. One's anode, one's cathode. And you've got to put a resistor with these. I use quarter watt 1K resistors. Will work with everything. You can't go wrong. You put a 1000 ohm resistor in, quarter watt, it'll work with everything that we do in HO scale, DC or DCC. They'll work. And soldering these on like I said, you got to have a resistor. Solder them. I solder always to the shorter lead, and just got into the habit of that. Some people put it on the blue common. I just got a technique that works for me. The other thing is, if you don't know, and I push my book here, Mastering Model Lighting with Surface Mount LEDs, get into the book here. It's got all these colour photos of the Blackstone cabooses, street lights over your workbenches in your buildings, about the LED tester, how to use it, Grant line lampshades. I'll show you one of those in a second. Heaps of stuff on how I do my little brakeman, more on the caboose, kerosene lamps, all the interior, potbelly stove, dipping it in the Tamiya paints, heaps of stuff, how to make your own LED tester out of a 9-volt battery. There's heaps of tips and stuff in there. So BHI Publications, www.bhipubs.com. Google that, you'll find it. And I'll show you one last thing here, because I've got to keep this video short. I've got another one. Where are you? There it is. These are the Grant line lamps. The wires come out the back. You can bend these and they'll fit over the doorway, outside a doorway of a building or something or other. Adding lights and sounds on a layout is wonderful. It just makes such a big difference. Have a look at that. They are so much better than those bulky grain of wheats that really don't look good. All you see is a great big bulb hanging out. These surface mount LEDs, again, you can get the brilliance the way you want it. They'll look great. So that's the way to go. Anything else that you guys want to know about, let us know, and I'll try and do a little video or something like that to show you the tricks that I do. I'm not saying I'm a genius, but it's I have a lot of fun with this, really do, and I enjoy catching up with you guys. So I'll see you at the convention in September. Hope this helps. Ta-da!